Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
And we have another umbrella style that you have not seen because this is brand new.
I can hear the phones ringing.
I know, I could see the people running to the phone. It's our new Hawaiian quilt Honu umbrella.
I know you're going to love this
We've
one.
never featured this style before.
It's so
a new
nice.
design of ours. New colors too.
Right.
So we haven't featured
Brand new.
what you see on the screen. We have the black background with the white Honu, and then we have the green background with the teal Honu.
So designing is quite a process. Wayne worked on this for, I would say, a few years. And so when it finally came...
I'm tired.
So when it finally came and it was in our hands, and Wayne was looking at it, he was like, wow, I really like this.
But by the time I'm done designing it, I'm like so over it. I'm like,
No,
okay,
I know.
I can't look at it anymore.
But you know, it just goes to show that so much goes into it, and then you almost forget what it was, and
Right.
then I like that you're seeing it fresh and saying, wow, that's nice,
yeah,
you know?
So I was patting myself on the back, basically.
Well, first let's talk about how compact this is, because I think some of you are wondering. But look at this. I mean, it's really compact. We've got this beautiful, beautiful wood handle with the wonderful Hawaiian proverb.
Ola ika vai aka ʻOpua, which means...
Water from the clouds gives life.
Right.
So you have this beautiful, well, okay, I'm going to open it. So it opens really quickly.
I'm going to open it too.
And
Look at this.
I know.
We probably just blew everybody's ears out. But I really love this design. Well,
It's so cute.
The other thing I love about it, there were a lot
Maybe I shouldn't
of...
say cute, because men can use this.
Well,
and
a
it's
lot
very
of
nice.
guys were buying these umbrellas and they wanted more designs that they felt weren't so colorful. Not that this doesn't add a lot of color and interest to the umbrella, but it is something that I think a guy would love. The other thing Lori didn't mention is not only is it easy open, it's push button easy close.
Right.
I'm going to do it right now. Sorry for the sound. But look at that.
I
You can close
always
it.
forget that you can do that. So it's especially helpful when it's raining and you're trying to squeeze into the door into your car and you want to close the umbrella, but you don't want to get soaking wet while you're trying to close the umbrella. You can just press the button and it's boom, you're in.
Well,
you know?
the force of that too, that bringing it back in, also gets rid of all the water that was sitting on there.
Right.
And we get this all the time. People call and they say, is it waterproof? Yes, it is waterproof. In
I
fact,
can't imagine, but there must be some out there, because I do think someone told me they got one that wasn't.
that is
So
ridiculous.
then the water
I
would
can't.
just be soaking into
They
them.
didn't get one from us,
No.
but they got it from a different company that was selling umbrellas that it wasn't waterproof, which is ridiculous. But these are waterproof. They are SPF 30,
Right.
which is another great thing. In
Right.
fact,
And then you have the vent.
and then you
Can you
have,
see this?
yes, you
There's a
have the
vent.
vent. It's a windproof vent. So if you've ever noticed people getting caught in the wind and the rain and a big gust comes up and it almost knocks them off their
Right.
feet, this will help prevent that because of the vented panel.
The wind goes through. It can go through, so you're
And
not
out,
like,
exactly.
flying off
Carry-
with your umbrella.
We also have prior to this picture, you saw that the ends have little balls, so you're not gonna,
Right.
poke yourself with it. So
Right.
they're the soft.
Thought of everything.
On screen now you can see the vented area, but I want to show you. Look at how quickly
I know.
and how beautiful
Right.
that is in the sunlight. The light captures the full effect of that teal color on that particular color
Right.
and umbrella. I can't say enough about these. In fact, on a sunny day, I bring them out because I want to protect myself. Lori wears sunscreen, but in addition
I
to
use
the
this
sun,
all the
yeah,
time.
she uses this. So we walk to the grocery
It-
store sometimes.
It gives you shade, so it's not so hot, and I love it, and
Now-
the color.
Now I have to point out, we do have the other styles. They're very limited though. As soon as we started featuring them, they were flying out.
Almost sold out of some colors.
Right, but we do have the Monstera that you see on the screen in beige. That's a super popular one. And we do have the green Monstera too. But people were asking for the new designs, so we do have some other designs in our back pocket that we're going to be
Christmas.
featuring for the holidays. Exactly. And you're just going to have to watch actually and wait and see, and
Right.
you're going to have to order them before they sell out. We're also offering that 2 for special, so you can get 2 of these.
Great price.
A lot of people were ordering every color we had, which is great. They also are ordering them to ship to the mainland. Now, if you ship it to the mainland, it's $5 per umbrella.
Right. Which is
Through us.
really,
It's very
really
affordable.
good.
Now,
it's a
if-
really discounted price.
And I would definitely take advantage of that if you plan on sending gifts to the mainland, because if you were to send it, we get a special because of the volume of packages we send out. But if you were to send it out, it probably would be closer to $20.
Yes.
And that's probably per umbrella.
Right.
But we are offering not only the special buy 2 where you get a discount, you're also going to have that $5 per umbrella shipping
Right.
to the mainland. And we ship all over, even to Guam and Puerto Rico.
It's a great design. Man or woman, young
Yes.
or old, I
Yes.
think you're gonna love it because
fun.
Right.
Yeah, and it's fun to carry around.
Yes.
If you know somebody with not a great personality and you want to spice them up a little, give them one of these
Don't
umbrellas.
say that. Then if someone gets it, they'll think what?
No, but if
kidding.
on the opposite end, if you know somebody
fun with a great personality.
they're gonna love this. So
For
it works
sure.
both ways. You want to spice it up, give it to this. If you want to just keep that fun personality going, give them one of these. Give them 2 of these. But this is the first time we've offered that teal
I love all the little baby
honus.
honus.
They're
too.
all swimming
And they're
around.
all swimming,
Yes.
and then I love the little kind of water effect.
Yes.
It's very, very nice. Very modern, take on the Honu design. So I love it. And then I love that you have the bigger Honu and then the design on the top, and then they're swimming upwards.
She's
It's
not
so
just
good
saying it
luck.
because I designed it. She really does.
I really
love
do
it.
like
In
it.
fact, we had to come back home one day because we didn't have our umbrella, and she needed to carry the umbrella. So we walked all the way back to get it. I have to point out, people were also asking this question: is it small? It is not small. This is actually bigger than our past
Right.
umbrellas by a
Well,
couple
it's
inches.
small this way.
Yes,
like
compact.
compact carrying it, and when it folds up, it's very compact.
Right.
And so a lot of people love that you can put it in your suitcase and take it if, let's say, you're traveling and you're going through during a rainy season, which we've done many times. It's nice just to have your own umbrella, so you don't have to go out and buy one.
Right.
But as far as the width
It's 45
and
inches.
span,
That's huge.
that's amazing.
For a compact.
I mean, get out your ruler or
Right.
your measuring tape, and you'll see it's very big.
It's almost 4 feet wide. And now there's somebody saying, oh, that's too big. It's not too big, I'm telling you. Because the canopy is curved, it's not too big. The curve is perfect because it allows 2 people to get under the canopy.
All of this was
with-
calculated.
Yes, we thought about this.
Okay, I'm gonna open
Because
it then.
every time I come out with something, somebody will say something, and then they'll think one way, and then they'll think, look at that. There's plenty of room.
So see,
My
you
shoulder
could put 2,
is not going to get wet
right?
because my job is to carry the umbrella and make sure the queen is never wet. So I am always getting my shoulder wet, But with this particular umbrella,
Right.
I'm not getting it wet, and I love it. I have to point out the features again. The 45-inch wide canopy, the ribs on this. Most umbrellas that you see nowadays are still made with those metal ribs. And you know what happens with those metal ribs? The wind will come up,
Yeah. Poke
take
right
it,
through.
and then it will break
Right.
the metal rib.
Yes.
These are fiberglass ribs, so they're very, very flexible. In addition, we have the windproof panels that allows the wind to go through the top of the canopy and out the canopy without getting you wet still.
See,
And
did you
that's-
know that there was that much technology and thought that goes
Well,
into
there's
an
somebody
umbrella?
sitting there going,
It's true though.
how can there be a panel there and water not go through?
Right.
Well, it
See?
overlaps kind of like a shingle. So when the water comes on it, it's not going to get you wet. It's just going to roll off because these are waterproof. Yes.
And you thought it was just an umbrella.
Yeah, it's more than just an umbrella. This is a masterpiece in
Masterpiece of
engineering.
craftsmanship and
And-
engineering.
Exactly.
A lot of thought went into this. And we have so many of you that write, text, call, and just say how much you love them. As soon as you receive them, you call us back or you go online and you order more, which is just more validation for us. And that's why this year, after I think it was at least 2 years, we finally are able to release
5 different designs.
Yes, because it took a lot of time and effort
Right. On my
Wayne's part
Exactly.
to design, think it through, make sure we had to test it.
We had to get samples. We didn't like some samples. We didn't like the colors. We had to go back because when I'm doing this, I'm thinking of you and all the questions that you've asked
Right.
us in the past. So I want to make sure that the umbrella is going to be a hit, not only for us, but for you too. I
And
want
many of you know you called or wrote or text and told us the colors you wanted, the designs you wanted, and Wayne really took all of that into consideration.
Well, I have to because if I didn't, you'd call back and say, I said I wanted this. No, actually, everybody's been really great. And then, very, very patient too. And I think it's great that we have so
I
many
know.
colors and so many styles now
I
because
know.
now you're probably thinking, who can I give this to? Oh, so-and-so likes
Right.
Honu.
Well,
Oh,
I was personally happy when we were done. I know you were happy when you were
Yes,
done.
yes.
But because I knew we had compiled this list, a wish list from so many of you saying what colors you wanted, that all the people you were waiting for to give it to. And even up until we were going to release, people were calling and saying, I've been looking at your website. I've been checking every month. I haven't seen it yet. Are you going to be getting them soon?
You know the pressure
So-
that puts on me? I get so in 3 a.m, I wake up and I think, oh no, I need to finish this because it's it needs to get done. But you could see on the screen there, the light still is able to come through, but it's very diffused.
Right.
And it's very subtle.
But you even thought about that when you're under the canopy.
Yeah, I wanted
that
you
when
to see
you
the
look
design.
out, that it would look nice.
Yeah. Well,
So-
it's not only about the people watching you
Right.
and looking at you. It's about how you feel under the canopy.
Look at that. So
And I want
pretty.
you to feel like,
Special.
special under the canopy.
And
That's
happy.
right. And happy.
Because you look at it and it makes you smile.
Exactly. And then when you twirl it around like that, lots of people are going to take
Well,
notice.
that's why I like when it rains. I mean, I believe it's good luck and it freshens up the air and, all the plants and everything is renewed. But I also just feel that it's a happy thing. So when you have a print and an umbrella that's
the
over
color.
you and the colors and the feeling of it, then you don't mind and you enjoy. A lot of you have to walk, whether it's to work or on campus at school or commuting or sometimes just for exercise or just like we walk to the market or we go on walks. And so you
Take the
want
dog.
you want that to be enjoyable and then it's a part of your day. And so for a lot of you, it really is meaningful, I think, to be able to enjoy it that much more. I also want to say that many of you have told me to remind people that a lot of times you want to get more than one, because a lot of you are telling me that you keep one in the car, and then you keep one by the door, and then you might have one for guests. I know if we have guests, you want them to be able to take one when they go walking. But the one I hear the most is that, you know, don't forget to put one in your car, because you have them all at home, and then you're in your car and you're going somewhere and it rains and you're thinking, how am I going to get from my car to wherever? And oh my gosh, I forgot my umbrella.
Well, you won't forget with this. And give us a call at 888-965-7467 and get in on this great new deal of our new Hawaiian Quilt Honu print umbrellas.
Looking for Hawaii-inspired items at affordable prices? Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016.
We have these back in stock. This took a long time to get back.
Yes.
And we talk about this all the time, that you should get in on the deal. If you see something, get in on it when you can. Order it, exactly. Because this flew out. Everybody loves these. It's a combo. It's our Baroque Pearl 2-in-1 necklace and bracelet combo. The great thing about it is you could wear them individually, or you could wear them together.
So now, you can connect it and make it one long strand.
Right. So we have this great clasp that is...
It's a heart shape.
It's a heart shape, yes.
I love that.
So Lori is wearing them individually. Lori is wearing the white pearls, and they're about a 10 millimeter size pearl,
Very
which
nice.
is almost a half an inch or
and
right
these
under.
are fresh water, and I love the tone of it, and I actually like wearing the clasp and showing it.
Well, that's the nice
because
thing
I like
about
it.
Yeah, that's
so
the
I mean,
nice
if it
thing
moves,
about
it doesn't matter, but I actually like the way it looks.
Exactly. So you see how it didn't take me hardly any time at all. Now you can connect the 8-inch bracelet to the necklace here, and
so you have one long strand.
Right. So the necklace is an 18-inch, and you can see it's not a choker.
Yes.
It falls at a nice length on Lori.
Most people wear 18-inch and find it very comfortable.
Right.
So to have the choice of a longer strand is even a bonus.
Right. So what I'll do is, as she's sitting there, I'm gonna put this on her, and let's see if I could do this in one foul swoop. And then I'm gonna show you the length of the difference of the length.
The
for
black
the
pearl has a lot of different tones, so it's so nice because it's black, but then there's blues and greens.
Right.
So it's really pretty.
So look at that.
Right.
I guess you could wear them together
You
too.
could.
Because the price is really great. This is a fantastic price because you get two items for the price
Or
of
you
one.
could get two of the same, and if you wanted to have multiple.
That's true.
Right?
Especially
Two
if you
black.
if you were wearing two white, if Lori is wearing two white, it would look like a multi-strand.
Right.
And then she'd have the matching bracelet. That's a good idea. I didn't even think of that. So these are our Baroque pearls. It's a 2-in-1 necklace combo. It is a freshwater pearl, 10 millimeter. You get your choice of the black, which the black is really pretty because it has this iridescence about it, and it has blues and purples and greens, ocean colors.
I noticed this iridescence on the white as well.
Yeah,
It's
it
really
has
pretty.
pinks and beiges and whites, and as you're moving your hand around, it actually captures the light really well, and that's what and people love about this. But it's very versatile too, because people are wearing, all ages are wearing these. They're dressing them up and dressing them down. The larger pearl, if you notice, a lot of people are wearing beads that are about this size, the 10 millimeter.
Even
so, up your game.
To have pearls.
Yeah, wear pearls instead of the beads. And that beautiful heart clasp, as Lori was saying, you could either show it as part of the decoration, the accessory, or you can hide it and it just is all pearls.
Now these are also knotted between the pearls.
Yeah, I wanted to say that. They're individually knotted. So you remember those cartoons and and shows that somebody would be wearing a string of pearls and then the pearls would break, and then they fly all over. I think that was the Three Stooges. And then someone would go trip over it and flying. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that because these are individually knotted, so they're not going to come off the string.
All the young people are saying, what?
What is he talking about? Yeah, anybody under, I don't know, 40.
A certain age.
Yeah, exactly. They have no idea what I'm talking about at all. But it's very nice to be able to dress it up, dress it down, and then get that versatility of the bracelet,
right,
or the necklace, or the combo being as long as it is.
Great price for having a necklace and a bracelet.
Right, and you want something that you could just grab and go. You don't have to worry about it being in a safe or being in a place that you have to hide it from others, or when you take it on vacation, you're worried about you're gonna lose it. This is something that looks very upscale.
You can just enjoy it.
Right, it elevates your wardrobe, but you want something to look good if you're running out of the house. But just looking at it, you could see that the light really hits it very nicely.
I like that there's so many ways you could wear it, and dressing it up and dressing it down even with the pearls. And again, with all the different tones, it really would look great with different colors that you might wear.
Yes.
So it looks really good.
Different outfits, exactly. Now our 4mm Hawaiian scroll ring, this is a new item that we're featuring. Lori is wearing all three. There's a choice of the silver. They're all 0.925 sterling silver, by the way. So she's wearing the silver, the gold plated over silver, and the rose gold over
just because
silver.
It's fun to wear all of them.
Right, exactly.
Well, and there's a lot of people who they are wearing it in different places on their fingers, and it just gives you the option. You can also stack them if you want, and I don't know, I love that.
Well, right, the stacking,
Right.
You had mentioned that you were stacking them and it took on a totally different look to the ring.
Right.
You could even probably stack 3, which would be equivalent to a 12mm ring. A lot of people like to fill the space between the bottom of their finger and their knuckle, and this actually would do the job very nicely.
And everybody's hands are different, so some people have more space between the knuckles. And I just love, we get so many requests for Hawaiian scroll. It's probably the #1, ring design. So I just like that you can wear it on any finger, you could stack them. It's affordable enough that you would want to get more than one. And then, of course, it's easy to give as a gift, but I always say treat yourself as well. And just enjoy it. I have a lot of you saying that you never have bought rose gold before, so this is a new thing for you, and you just love it. After you purchase one thing, then you start buying more and more to complete your collection.
Now I want to point out these are more of a two-tone. So the silver is all silver, but the rose gold has rose gold accents with a silver background. The gold-plated has gold-plated accents on a silver background. So you are going to get a two-tone effect with these rings.
Right.
So we know you're going to love it because it just really pops that design out on the ring, and it's still very subtle. I think with the silver, what it does, it gives it that blingy effect. And then you have the rose gold and the gold plating on it that kind of tones it in a different direction with that color of the metal.
Well, a lot of you have asked for 4mm because you like to wear it as a band around.
Or a ring guard.
Ring guard, that's what I meant. So you would wear your ring, sometimes diamond, or it could be another stone
that'd be
in
nice.
the middle, and then you'd have a band on either side of it. And then there are also many of you who say you just want something that's inexpensive, because this is really well priced, to go on travel with, that you don't have to worry about, that still looks nice but maybe will replace your wedding band while you're traveling.
That's true.
So you don't have to worry about it. So many stories of you, that you have shared with us about washing hands, and I'll just put it here on the sink for a moment, and then you walk out and you forget it, and then you're on the plane and you that's it. Or just, forgetting it in different places. And then we have so many of you, and only Hawaii people that are so generous. Someone will admire your jewelry and say, "Oh, I love your ring," and then you're like, "Oh, you like it here."
We
Who
have a lot
does
of people
that?
do that.
Only Hawaii people would do that,
Now, this come in a very small size. You could probably get any size that's comfortable for you, but we go from size 5 all the way up to size 10 on these.
Nice.
And you'll be able to, as Lori said, wear them on any finger. So you're able to choose the design, the color, and the size, and it's a really great price. Again, the base metal is 0.925 sterling silver, so it's a very friendly to your skin type of metal. So we don't have a lot of problems with that.
And we always talk about, getting things for yourself too, because so many of you are so generous. You're always thinking about gifting and, giving to other people, other members of your family. It could be your children, your grandchildren, your auntie, your uncles, your nieces, nephews, all that. Sisters, brothers, all that.
Well, and that's the thing. A lot of you have to buy multiples of an item.
Right.
And when you're looking at buying, 4 or 5 or even 3 of a certain thing, and you're in the hundreds and hundreds of dollars, you blow your Christmas budget or you blow your budget for the holidays, and then you don't really get to treat yourself. And we like to keep our prices down and the shipping free with Showcase Hawaii, so you can treat yourself. Give us a call at 808-892-3337
or 888-965-7467.
Well, we hope you were able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.